challenge, and y'all gonna have to work with me because I'm gonna try to be as consistent as I can around the same time. But I get distracted very easily at times, and unfortunately, sometimes it's just But I'm working on it, guys. I'm telling you. But today, I went live on Instagram earlier already, and I went through the word, and I was looking for something to share with everybody, and I shared a message from Psalms 54, and the message of today's story was that you don't always have to do a long prayer. Like a lot of times when we pray, we going. I know I do. Like I said on Instagram earlier, I'm very dramatic. I could pray for a long time, like to the point of time I'll see somebody eye peeking, like looking at me, like, girl, if you don't wrap this up, you know what I mean? But that's just me. I'm just very dramatic. Everything I do is dramatic, you know what I mean? But prayer doesn't have to be that way. Like I said earlier, prayer is just something. It could be like before you walk out of your house, you stop, you talk to God, you thank God for his protection, you thank him for his favor on your life going out as well as coming back in. you know it's just as simple like if you send in a text, that I call that the text prayer, you know what I mean? Like when I don't have time to really call God and talk to him, and I send him a text, I call that the text prayer. I just, like I said, I'm dramatic. I do things, and it's a little funny. But in saying that, I'm not going to be too long today. I'm going to make it short because, like I said, I wanted to, really focus on an example of a short prayer. So here it is, and we're going to get started. And we're going to go into the book of Psalms, which is one of my favorite books. We'll probably be spending most of our time in the book of Psalms. I mean, we'll journey to other books too, but the book of Psalms is usually like my spot right there. And we're going to go to Psalms 54. And I picked that one because, like I said, it's an example of the shorter prayers. So, I think it is. Hopefully you feel that way. And hey, if you could find something that's a little bit shorter and you want to suggest it to me, just let me know. I do try sometimes to really look in the book and look in the word and try to find shorter prayers, just so I can have them already stored up for when I'm in a rush. Because as I said earlier too, right? When you look at the word and you look at the book, to me it's like I listen to the audio too, but if you don't have your YouTube, you don't have your Wi-Fi connect, always remember you got your books, guys. Like one thing about me, I love technology, and technology is going to do what technology is supposed to do. But I always try to always look in the word. I don't want to get too far from that because I honestly feel like this is where the magic happens. Like when you get in the book and you get in the word and you sit there, it's like when you look at a movie. You know how you see a movie about the third or fourth time, you'll see things in there that you didn't notice before. You start picking things up and you be like, I didn't know. Like I had one of those moments earlier. And I swear I read the Psalms all the time, but like today for some reason, what was that? He shall reward evil unto my enemies and cut them off in thy truth. That reward evil unto my enemies, like that. I don't know why. It just did something to me. It blew my mind. And I don't know if it's because this is really where I'm at right now, and I feel as though it's just like about time for my enemies to get what they deserve, and this is what I'm getting ready to see. I don't know what that is, but I'm praying and hoping that that's what it meant. So make a long story short, we're gonna read together Psalm 54, and I'm gonna have it play in the background. And if you'd like to join me, join me. If not, just listen. To the chief musician on Megados, Master, a psalm of David. When the Ziphins came and said to Saul, does not David hide himself with us? Save me, O God, by thy name, and judge me by thy strength. O God, by thy name, and judge me by thy strength. Hear my prayer, O God. Give ear to the words of my mouth, for strangers have risen up against me. Oppressors seek after my soul. They have not set God before them. Selah.
Behold, God is my
Behold, God is my
The
helper.
Lord is with them that
The
uphold
Lord
my
is with
soul.
them that uphold
He
my
shall
soul.
reward evil unto my
He
enemies.
shall reward
Cut them
evil
off
unto
in
my
thy truth.
enemies. Cut them off in thy
I will
truth.
freely sacrifice unto thee.
I will freely
I will
sacrifice
praise thy
unto
name,
thee.
O
I will
Lord, for
praise
he
thy
is good.
name, O Lord, for it is
For
good.
he hath delivered me
For
out of
he
all
has
trouble.
delivered me out of
And
all
mine
trouble.
eye hath seen
And
his
my
desire
eyes have
upon
seen
my
his
enemies.
desires upon my enemies. Now, listen, I'm telling you guys, I done read that song so much, and I'm getting ready to get off here because they doing construction work outside. But I done read that song so much, but for some reason, that he shall reward evil unto my enemies. Oh my goodness, that stuck out on me today. And I pray that will be somebody's word today. And I pray that it'll be somebody's faith today. And I'm wishing you guys the best. And I decree and declare that today will never be the same. And we are in a new thing and we are a new creature. And I'm wishing you the best. I wish you well. And yes, that is one of the reasons why I was trying to do a quick and rush prayer, because they're doing construction. So I have to get in where I fit in. But have a blessed day. God bless. Love y'all.